good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Mitel Roadmap, and more importantly, the virtual beer tasting event. I am Stephen Banks with IPC Technologies. I've got my counterpart, Jonathan Anderegg, who's one of our senior design engineers. And in the middle is really the man of the hour we all care about, our very own Cicerone, Hal Mooney.
Hi, everyone.
So what I wanted to do today was take really the first 15 or 20 minutes and, and walk through. Sorry, I got a barking dog there. Take 15, 20 minutes and walk through kind of a sneak peek of where Mitel is headed, looking at some of the innovation they have coming down the pipe for customers like yourselves. And then I'll turn it over to Hal, and we can start having some fun. During the initial part, if you have questions, you can start listing them out there in the questions tab. Jonathan is going to be monitoring that in the backside. And at the end, I'm going to unmute everyone, and we can have a little bit of Q&A, and then turn it over to Hal and really have some fun. So with that, when we pull up the slide deck, it is not death by PowerPoint, I promise. So Mitel really has two go-to-market on-site platforms that we're going to focus on today that's going to fit the majority of the customers on this call. The first is the MyVoice Connect, which is the legacy ShoreTel platform, now rebranded Mitel and labeled MyVoice Connect. You can see the initial product enhancements around the 19.2 builds. It's going to be really focused on security hardening, the HTTPS, the SAN, and some more secure boot modes. When we get a little farther out this year, they're going to support the 6970. We're going to talk a little bit later. They're also going to have the Azure AD enabled. And the one we're really excited about is going to be the CloudLink Gateway. That's going to enable on-site customers like yourself to maintain call control on site, but also start leveraging apps as a service. So instead of having to buy a traditional mobility router to have the mobile client on your smartphone, you can just subscribe to the mobile app through the mobile gateway. And also for the Connect customers on site who have upgraded from traditional SG switches to the new ST switches, later this year in Q4, they're going to enable those to support local voicemail and auto attendance, which is a big ask in the field. So we're pretty excited Mitel's going to deliver that. And finally, they do have a next-gen mobile app as well as a desktop app that we're pretty excited about. I've seen some sneak peeks. I was unable to secure any pictures of that for today, but I'm pretty excited about the feature functionality driven in the next Connect client.
Hey, Stephen.
And then, yes, sir.
Can you flip back to that previous slide, please? And if y'all notice on the top right in the gray box, the one that everybody and their brother has been asking for, the desktop client redesign, they are listening. They are going to give you the docking capability this year. So you will be able to go back like we used to be able to and dock the client. That's probably the one of the big demands we're seeing from customer base.
That's great. Thanks, Jonathan.
Yep.
And now we go to their other on-site platform. This is a legacy Mitel platform, MyVoice Business. Some of the biggest ones here are going to be really around the Ray-Bombs Act. So as many of you guys are familiar, it is now critical that location and awareness is passed through to the PSAP when you dial 911. That has always been easier to achieve when the phones are fixed and connected to the LAN. But as more and more people are becoming remote or leveraging wireless handsets, that becomes more of a challenge. So in the next version of MyVoice Business, they're going to enable a Ray-Bomb certified implementation there for that. What a number of the Mitel customers should be excited about is Mitel is going to allow them to move their already purchased software into an Azure or a Google Cloud, whether it be IPC's data center, your own data center, or a true hosted data center. Mitel is going to enable MyVoice Business customers to move their existing licenses to a public cloud and then just pay for the usage. So, a real great opportunity for customers that invested in the platform, have paid for those licenses, are not excited about taking on the recurring cost of new licenses, but do like the benefits and the flexibility of the cloud deployment, that's going to check that box. Got anything else you want to add there?
No, you're hitting that one pretty good. You have a lot more flexibility is the biggest thing. It's something customers have been asking for. So Mitel, again, is listening.
And then finally, this is just kind of a very high overview of the apps, the desktops, and the various subscription models that Mitel is going to market with and where they're going to be. So it's kind of a busy slide, but I think it captures that there is a lot of thought and a lot of innovation coming down the pipe for Mitel customers. And this is going to be regardless if you're legacy ShoreTel in the MyVoice Connect or legacy Mitel in the MyVoice Business. And finally, this is probably not a new slide for a lot of you. The 6900 series handsets have been out for about a year. They've been supported on the MyVoice Business for a couple of years now. But for the MyVoice Connect customers, they may be new. So this would be an upgraded model from the traditional 230s or 480s you probably already have on your desk. One of the biggest things you'll notice, the middle handset here and the handset on the right look a little bit different from the one on the left. The 6940 and the 6930s, those are Bluetooth enabled handsets. So the traditional cord that may get pulled and knocked over a coffee mug and important papers, that cord goes away with those two particular handsets. And on the far left, we've got the 6970. This is a really high-end, large conference room phone. We've got some spider mics that are streamed off the back. That front is a touchpad color lit display. So it looks like an iPad turned sideways. Really user-friendly to bring in folks and pull together a conference call on the fly. And on that note, they've also made a couple more enhancements here. They have a true Wi-Fi handset coming out. They've had the traditional DEC-based handset for a while, but now they're going to have their own manufactured Wi-Fi handset, the 5634. Pretty excited about that. And they're also going to have Bluetooth linking capabilities between that 6940 and your PC. And then, due to this crazy year we've been in, Mitel wanted to take advantage of that. And they have created the antimicrobial handset there. So we've had, especially customers in the healthcare space, I've been pretty excited about that option from a handset. And then one of the other big things they released probably 6 months ago, this was meant to compete with the Zooms of the world. So it's going to be a enterprise class, go-to-meeting collaboration solution. They're calling it My Teams. It is available today on both platforms, but as we move forward throughout this year, some of the enhancements is going to be a single click out of the client. So they're going to continuously, seamlessly tie together the UC client, the MyCollabs, and the MyConnect clients you guys all use today with some of their more advanced next-gen applications. So IPC is really excited with My Teams meeting very quickly, easily able to spin up multiple video calls, share documents, see each other from a smartphone there as you will through the app, record those sessions, share documents. We're pretty excited about the capabilities of the My Teams meeting. And that'll be available as a service for all platforms. The MyCollab roadmap for the traditional MyVoice Business customers. They've got a couple key enhancements there coming in the 9.2 and 9.3. Again, we talked about the My Teams meeting mobile integration. That'll be delivered in 9.2. We've also got the centralized management and again, the Azure authentication. And one of the ones that we have been having conversations with for the better part of a year, and we didn't have a good answer to until just recently, is going to be true MS Teams integration. So this is going to enable direct routing between the MyCollab client and MyConnect client and your Teams. So there'll be a click to dial from the Teams client that will then leverage Mitel for call control. That integration can be accomplished via an on-site gateway or as a service. So a couple different deployment options there. But the important part is to recognize that we can now seamlessly integrate Mitel and MS Teams. Jonathan, I know you've had a lot of conversations around this new integration capability. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, right now with the MyVoice Connect, it's still a work in progress. They have announced it with the cloud products and the MyCloud Flex and the MyCloud Connect. This Microsoft Teams integration is in place. It's not quite there yet for the MyVoice Connect yet, but it's coming.
Yes, they're on the roadmap as well. So thank you. And then, around their customer experience, right? That's been a huge driver in the last 2 years because our customers and your customers are demanding more than just traditional voice interactions. And that is where Mitel's the MyCC or the My Contact Center solution comes into play. This traditionally was only supported on the MyVoice Business platform. It is now supported on the MyVoice Connect platform. So this would be an upgrade from the traditional ECC or Enterprise Contact Center that many of you have deployed. The good news is that the MyVoice Connect customers that want to migrate to MyCC, their investment in the licenses will be protected. They will automatically upgrade to MyCC. And some of the other nice capabilities of it is going to be a true omni-channel capability. So instant messaging, SMS, web chats, videos, all of those advanced types of interactions are going to be accomplished through a single pane of glass, one agent, one reporting mechanism, and most importantly, one similar experience for all of your customers. One of the capabilities that is coming in the MyCC is going to be this Google-assisted speech-based, virtual agent. So it's going to leverage Google's artificial intelligence. So the system will actually, be listening and learning from your agent's interactions. So it'll recognize when a customer starts asking questions about how do I do this or how do I do that. It has the ability to dip back into a learning base, pull up or knowledge base, pull up the information and present it real time to the agent. There'll also be capabilities through the chat as well. So if customers want to have a quick, how do I do this question on a chat session, that virtual agent will be able to pull the information and present that to the agent while allowing you to keep one of your agents free. And also they have greatly enhanced their workforce optimization, or WFO is the buzzword. So that's going to be, predicting schedule levels, number of agents at a particular time. Today, most of our customers manage that on Excel spreadsheets. That is cumbersome and very manual and labor intensive. That all goes away with the new workforce optimization capabilities out of the MyCC. So really excited about where this particular platform is headed, and most importantly, the ability for customers to seamlessly move from ECC to MyCC without having to rebuy licenses. I think that's a win all around for our customers. And this is not a Mitel particular product. It is BretMetrics, which is a third-party purpose-built reporting service. Traditionally, this was only supported on MyVoice Connect and ECC. It is now supported on MyCC and is in testing to be GA on MyVoice Business. So, in the case that the canned reports, which are numerous and those various platforms, are not hitting one of your KPIs, the advanced BretMetrics reporting allows you to custom build all of those particular reports. It just scrapes the MySQL database and presents the information in the way that you require it. All real time, all historical, can be automated. So really a powerful reporting solution. It also greatly enhances troubleshooting. There's some real-time health check capabilities built into the BretMetrics platform. So we're excited to be able to deliver this application across all of our customers, regardless of the Mitel platform. And then one of the last applications that they put a lot of enhancements around has been a huge winner for us, especially in the K-12 and higher ed space, is the mass notification, the Mitel revolution. Traditionally, it could be cumbersome to quickly notify a large group of people in the event of emergency. That is no longer the case with the Mitel revolution application. This is going to allow users to, one-touch lock down doors. One-touch trigger large number of people distributed across different geographies or territories of an event. It's also not just a worst case notification. It could also be, if Johnny's soccer game got moved from field 3 to field 10, the athletic department has the ability to very quickly send out an SMS messaging to all of students, all faculty, Johnny's parents, all the other parents on the soccer team, to quickly notify them that the game is still on same time, just going to be on the other side of campus. Reminders can go out through this application. So a really powerful tool to connect, especially in this scenario with a large campus, right? Campus can be miles apart. Quickly notify people via SMS, screen pops, emails, or even a ticker across their IP handset of the event, a particular emergency or just an update. And then finally, if you do decide that, so some customers may never migrate to the cloud. Some already have. Some are somewhere on that path. If you decide that you do want to leverage, cloud-based technology, there are really two options for you. There's the public cloud, which is the Mitel Connect, or IPC also recommends RingCentral. That's going to be a multi-tenant, shared services, fast deployment, right? Hands-off approach. We took a customer that unfortunately had a ransomware attack about 2 weeks ago, lost their entire network, entire VMware stack. We took them to the public cloud. All 1,200 users were online within a week. I mean, that's a really powerful, fast deployment. Now, they had some limited call routing and reporting at that point, but they were able to make and receive calls to support their patients, which was really the end goal. And then the private cloud, Mitel is very unique in this industry. They are the only ones that I believe have a true private cloud offering, where it's going to be a dedicated instance running in their data center. You are going to be in complete control. So what that means is that you get to control if and when updates are passed. In traditional public cloud model, you get an email that says, hey, you get the software upgrade at 2 o'clock this morning. Well, some of our customers run 24/7 shops and can't afford to be down, even if it's only 15 minutes for a software upgrade. It requires more planning to enable that. That's where the flexibility of private cloud really comes into play.